Hello Beauty News family, welcome to the first ever makeup breakdown demo. So today I'm going to do a couple of demos with the Urban Decay After Dark palette. First look, metallic blue wing liner. Super easy, subtle pop of color. I'm starting by prepping my eyelids. Use something really sticky. I recommend the Too Faced Glitter Glue Primer. It is very good for helping these to adhere to the skin and keep their vibrancy. I am setting the whole eyelid from lash line up to my brow with a setting powder. You can use your face powder, a translucent powder, skin toned eyeshadow, whatever you want. Time for color. So I'm taking an angled brush which I have wet with water and I am applying fringe, and I'm just going in for the lash line at the moment, trying to pack the color in as close as I can to the lashes. It's time for the moment of truth. Lay down that wing and build it from there. You can go as big or as small as you want. I have hooded eyelids, hooded small eyelids, so wings for me need to be a very specific size, otherwise they just look stupid. But today everything seemed to go to plan, which was great. Here I am cleaning up the outer corner with the color, just getting it nice and crisp in preparation of taking it along my lower lash line. So I just dragged it to the point where I wanted it, built up the color to the intensity that I wanted it, and then I moved on. Time to tightline. Since I'm using a light shade along the upper lash line, the lashes need a little bit of extra depth, and eyeliner will help. Just make sure you don't stab yourself in the eye with it because it hurts. I'm putting a matching blue eyeliner in the waterline for extra color. It's time to bring some definition back into the eyes, so I'm going in with mascara. Lots of it because I don't have many lashes. If you get mascara on your eyelid, let it dry completely. Take a cotton bud and put it over the top and gently twist. It will come straight off and it doesn't fuck up your eyeshadow. Don't forget a bottom lash mascara if you like to wear it. My lashes are going to be the Model Rock 241S. I cut these in half. I'll be using the two inner pieces from each lash, so they're the shorter pieces and it won't hide too much of the wing. Put those lashes on, pray that you don't screw it up. If you do, swear a bit, it always makes me feel better. While I was waiting for the lash glue to dry on my other lash enough to apply it, I got bored, so I applied some Scene to the inner corner. It's subtle and soft. Don't really notice it all that much, but it just adds a little bit of sparkle to the inner corner. Alright, we're almost done. Last lash. Come on, Hayley, you can do it. Get it on there. Well done. Don't fuck it up. Too high. And there you have it, the finished look. Time for look number 2. We're going for a little bit of a sunset gradient type look. I really like red eyeshadow. Guilty pleasure. And this time I am only setting between my crease and my brow. I don't want to set the eyelid because I really want these eyeshadows to have a good sticky base to adhere to. I'm starting with Sinful on the inner half of the eyelid. Basically just pat it on, build it up, blend out the edge just a tiny bit, and rinse and repeat until the color intensity is what I wanted it to be, which was very bold. Then it's time for Supersonic, which is going on the outer half of the eyelid. I do overlap these colors to create that sort of gradient in the center of it, which is the orange tone. You might notice there isn't an orange shade in this palette, but you can create one by mixing these two shades. And basically all I do is drag the red into the gold and the gold into the red, and they slowly blend together to make a really beautiful orange shade. I'm going to use some shades out of the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. I'm starting with Instinct, and that is going to go into my crease. Just, apply, blend, build it up to the intensity that you want it to be. I'm just using it as sort of a transition shade for my darker crease color. To deepen up my crease and my outer corner, I took Lethal and I dabbed very small amounts on my outer corner, and I used a clean, fluffy blending brush to gently drag them into Supersonic and Instinct. I did this because this color can be quite intense if you go in with too much, and it can really overpower anything that's underneath it. And since I wanted to keep my eyelid and my outer corner looking quite red, but my crease with those beautiful mauvey tones, I had to do it slowly so it didn't, get all muddied up and just look like dark purple. I took Instinct along my lower lash line. I used very little product. Since I have small eyes and I already had quite a heavy lid look, I didn't want to close them off by going too crazy on the lower lash line. And now it is time for the part that can so easily screw up any eye look. I'm going for a wing liner today, just using a gel liner, and I'm building it up slow because I don't want to mess it up. And it's wing liner, so of course I made a mistake. I've got a clean angle brush here that I've dipped in Bioderma and tapped on a tissue to get off any excess fluid, and essentially I just wipe away what I don't want on there, and eventually you fix it. It's great. Time to tightline. Don't stab yourself in the eye. I often do. It hurts, but this step is totally worth it. Apparently I decided I needed extra sparkle, so I'm taking Ulta on the inner corner. Probably not necessary, but you can skip it. Mascara time, of course. You can't have an eye look without, I can't have an eye look without mascara, but if you want to, you do you. Bottom lash mascara, usually my nemesis, but today we got along quite well, so I'm pleased about that. And time for lashes. Again, I'm going with the Model Rock 241S cut in half. I'm using the shorter inner half of each lash. Time to stamp along the band of the lashes. I recommend letting the glue dry first and not being impatient like I was. And the look is done. Well done letting that glue dry, Hayley. Good job. Looks fabulous. I'm being sarcastic. Looks like shit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.